turn on the fuel pump. If you're wondering if your injector return lines are leaking, that's the perfect way to find out. See that moisture coming out? Got moisture coming out of those two as well. So looks like we're gonna have to be doing some return lines. Grab a 5/8 wrench, put a little ATF in there. I've got this Delphi return line kit. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 8 of these O-rings and throw them in the ATF to start getting the rest of that kit. I'm gonna save for another day. I'm just gonna go ahead and replace the O-rings on this side of the engine where you can see they're definitely moist. I'm thinking maybe when I was doing all the work on this truck, I pressed down on this side or something, because this side doesn't leak at all. None of them leaked prior, so I'm just gonna go ahead and reseal this side and call it good. Just a quick tip, guys, as you're loosening these, watch your lines, okay? If you're, wrenching on one of these nuts and the line starts twisting, be super careful. You don't want to twist and break a line. And just a quick tip, whenever I get one that's kind of stuck, put my finger in that ATF, come up here, and I just kind of put it down and around. You can also use like PB Blaster or something, but I just use the ATF that my O-rings are already sitting in, and let that kind of sit for a minute. Try to kind of wipe the dirt out from around, and then go to loosening on it again. And like I said, watch the line. Make sure you don't twist and break a line. Got the timing adapter off this first cylinder up here in the front. Now I'm just gonna start popping off the caps and replacing O-rings, and I'll work my way on back, and then I'll start reinstalling the lines. Don't be completely wrenching on these lines, but they've got enough give that you can get them up and out of the way to remove your caps, guys. And once you've got them off, now you're gonna want like a small pick or something to start removing O-rings. Don't damage the injector though. Don't scratch it. Don't be putting a lot of force. The little picks they sell at Harbor Freight for just a couple bucks work pretty well, because it's small, pokey, and I can kind of get it in there. All the O-rings removed, and I've found it easier just to break them and pull them off than try to slide them up and out. Now I'm going to take these O-rings and I'll stick one down to the top groove, and then I'll take a second one. I'll go over the first groove with the O-ring installed and slide it down to the second groove. Reroute my return lines. I wanted them to come over my electrical stuff here. I just felt like that was a little cleaner and wouldn't chafe on each other as bad. Got all my O-rings on there. It's not the easiest to task, but don't go grabbing something metal or something you think you're gonna kind of stretch them or push them down with. Use what God gave you, guys. Use your fingers. You don't want to cut or rip or mess up those O-rings as you're getting them on. But now that we've got them on, we're gonna go ahead and lift up our caps again and get them popped down and over. And make sure when you push it down, it kind of gives you a little click, and you know that it's in place. Something that I like to do is I just get them all up on top there, and then I dip my finger over here in my lube, and I kind of wipe it around that O-ring, and then push it down. Got all your caps popped down. Now you're gonna have to kind of bend your lines a little bit, get them lined up, start threading them on. If one's threading hard, double check. Make sure you're not cross-threaded, guys. You might have to kind of tweak the line just a tad bit. I'm not saying put a bunch of force, but just to get the threads lined up and get it started. But they should go easy until they're pretty much snug down at the bottom, finger tight. Just kind of snug it up a little bit with your wrench. Do not over tighten these. You will mess things up, guys. You just want it tight and then just a little past, just a little snug-a-dug. Now I know you're a badass, but don't be playing He-Man on those things. Got those all dried up. And remember, yesterday, turned on my electric fuel pump. This whole side was peeing. Let's turn on that electric fuel pump and see what happens. Okay. Fuel pump's on. Look. I'm not seeing none of them peeing like they were yesterday. All of them staying dry, guys. Yesterday they were puddling almost instantly. Let's let that fuel pump stay on a minute, pressurize the system, and make sure. But I'm putting my money where my mouth is, guys. I tell you guys, get the Delphi kits. Other people say that you can only buy them from one company or you're gonna blow up your truck and ruin it. Yes, that's an exaggeration. I tell you guys that you don't have to replace all the caps. You don't have to replace all the pieces and parts. You literally just watched me only replace some O-rings. Did I mention those aren't even Viton O-rings? They're just the ones that come with the kit. And my caps are staying dry. First time giving her a listen without that exhaust on it. Let's fire this old girl up. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000. Sealed up, and she's sounding good with that cut-off exhaust. Well guys, I was just gonna do a little short video, but I ended up with a little too much footage, so it turned into a bonus video for the week. I hope you guys appreciated it. Hit that like, subscribe for future IDI content. There'll definitely be another full-length video coming out tomorrow. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Believe what God gave you. Take on some projects, guys. Keep building shit.